Hi, my name is Brian from Denmark, your tech friend, and this is the comparison of the Moto G20 to the Moto G30, these two bandits. The differences in these two phones are very small actually, but there is two major ones. I'll get back to them at the end of the video. I can explain them in only two pictures. First off, let's talk about the physics of these two phones. You have, on both of them, you have fingerprint authentication, and then you have a camera setup that is also the same, but the Moto G10 only got a 48 megapixel camera, whereas the G30 has got a 64 megapixel camera, okay? On the side, you have a 3-button setup, and that is the power on off, that's volume up, down, and that's Google Assistant. On the other side, you have a SIM card tray on both of these guys. On the bottom, you have a downwards facing speaker, you have USB-C, and you have a mic. On the top, there is a small difference. You have the 3.5 millimeter jack, and you can just see there a tiny another microphone, and that actually makes for a significant difference between these phones, as can be heard in this clip. Beware of the dog poo in the garden, the missus had said, the missus had told. Beware of the dog poo in the garden, the missus had said, the missus had told. Another difference that these two phones have is that the Moto G20 only got 64 gigabytes of internal storage, whereas the G30's got 128 gigabytes of internal storage. This one only comes with a 10 watt charger, whereas this one comes with a 20 watt charger. Those are the small differences between these phones, and now for the two major differences, which I will be explaining in only two pictures, as promised in the start. And the first major difference is in the cameras of these two phones. The G30 is much more color accurate, as you can tell by this picture, where the G20 seems to get the color completely wrong, and also on many pictures it oversaturates the pictures, the colors, so especially it comes too much yellow in the colors. So if pictures are of importance to you, go for the G30. That said, I wouldn't go for any of these phones if camera quality, photo quality was of importance to me. The second major reason is speed. You can see I've highlighted the speed single core scores here on the Geekbench, this Moto G20 on the left and the Moto G30 on the right, where you can see the G20 is just faster than the G30 on the single core score. And a place where this can be seen is when you play, for instance, PUBG or a game, first-person shooter, a more demanding game, then you can really see this. The G20 plays in HD high setting, whereas the G30 plays only in balanced medium setting. That crashes, by the way, ever so often. So yeah, I would really recommend not buying the G30 if you want to do any kind of more serious gaming. It is hopeless for that, actually. That said, I wouldn't go for the G20 either, because the G20 is just not that great a gaming device altogether, when it just half dims the screen to half the brightness all of a sudden when you play some kind of these games. So that's also very annoying. Go for a completely another device if gaming is of importance to you. If you enjoyed this comparison, please do press like, comment, and subscribe. It means very much to me. Also, if you subscribe, I will be donating $1 to a flamingo preservation fund in the Galapagos, okay? So $1 per new subscriber, because this color is called flamingo pink. Isn't that perfect? Fun sense. Fun sin. My name is Brian from Denmark, and you've been watching Your Tech Friend, and see you again next week.